Greetings to the Idamas kings and queens, blessed love in the name of the creator of the heaven and the earth and everything in between. Welcome to Natural Vibrations. I am called the Yarko. Today, I will be reasoning of life and the importance of life. You see, man as a species, we meet a level whereby we put ourselves at the top of the food chain, whereby our life, according to what we teach each other, we life is the most important life within existence. Now, according to a nature of thought, there is folly or there is ignorance not being real. Yeah, it is. Because every aspect of life is important. You see, put aside man, right? Every other aspect of creation have a specific vibrational frequency that it was instructed to vibrate on by nature, and that is the only role that it could play. No other role. The, a volcano could only be a volcano. It could only be a force of destruction. A tornado, a typhoon, a flood. Yeah, these are nature expressing herself in destructive manner, and they could only follow the instruction of nature. Now then you got the creatures them on the earth. Yeah, you got the animals them, you got the insects them, you got the fishes them. Each species fighting or striving, even mankind, the mammals, the reptiles, everybody basically, every physical existence that strive to sustain and maintain the balance of flow within their life and their life path and life journey. Which in watch what I mean. A tree gonna just come for bear its fruits, drop its seed, live as long as it can, pass on as much offspring of it as it can, or new seeds or new or young plants as it can, as current its ability, you know. A snake, a mosquito. Every single aspect of creation besides man does vibrate naturally, just to make sure that within this physical reality, there is always a representation of them within this reality. Yeah, it is. Now, mankind were so blessed by nature that we were given the opportunity to express ourselves like how nature could express itself. Yeah, it did. For nature, within nature, there is the ability to create or and convert. And within man, there is the ability to create or and convert. Yeah, it is. Within nature, there is the ability to sustain and maintain, and within man, there is the ability to express such sustainable factors within life. Within nature, there is the ability to destroy, and within man, there is the ability to express destruction. Right there. So you see, nature have given us the role as caretaker within this physical reality. Yeah, it is. But that doesn't mean that our life is more important or less important than any other life. Yeah, it is. Because truly is just an expression of nature according to the desired or specific role that it is required to play by nature. Yeah, if nature wanted, it could have put a fish in charge of creation. Yeah, it could have put a chicken ark, it could have put an answer, and then we would only have to do what we have to do and follow nature rules and law. But you give we the opportunity to express it or express our energy out or in with into creation. And watch what we choose to do. We choose to kill out every single other species. That's why we do more than them every day. And much more than us it got walking this earth. Yeah, it is. I remember I just reasoning real. Because if you kill a man alone, he's a murderer. But if you kill a snake, he's just what? Them no kind of murder if you kill a snake, but it's life. You see, murdering is taking of life, basically. Yeah, it is. So any life that you take make you become a murderer. But according to man, you could only become a murderer or when kill a man. So only man life really matter. But I wanna ask you them something. The earth, if I wanna ask you if the them think that the earth, this earth if man was the first species that come in. According to every religious expression, yeah it is. According to every religious expression, guess what? The earth was there and then the plants and enough other animals and then man come. Yeah, it we the last species actually coming, man. Yeah, it according to enough religion, we the last species come here. We come and claim to be the head and take the top. You know why nature do? Because after nature have created everything, she basically put you on it for make sure everything flow beautiful and sweet. Aye. But we last, we claim this thing as you, but it's not we one. Aye. And you want to share a secret with the item. We can't live on this earth without every other species, man. So as we as a species continue to kill out every other species, eventually we gonna die out ourselves. Cause we don't know that them species that we destroy and playing a very important role in our dwellings, and we don't know because them was instructed by nature to play their role that is necessary for maintain this reality. Aye. So they them continue murdering all the cow them and the pig them and the chicken them and the fishes them claiming that is for food. Aye. Yeah, it is. Yeah, continue. And eventually, we as a species come down and destroy too. So then, the idea not going to fight to see which life matter, and within we species, which as a race, which life more matter. Because none life going matter because we can't even save ourselves if we continue down this path. Every single life matter as it relates to this physical reality because it is just an expression of nature, and nature knows what is necessary to maintain this balance. Even to the earth is a physical expression of nature that is alive, and we draining it. We draining her constantly. Yeah, and nobody not say nothing and nobody not pay attention to that. But you shoot a man in the head, the world put it in the newspaper. Yeah, yeah, you kill a woman is a big crime. Me saying it's not a crime. Me saying it's something that shouldn't be recognizable. But we should realize when we're doing other things too. Yeah, we should realize that them cows where we killing want to live. Yeah, because they was given an instruction by nature to make sure that within this physical reality there is always a physical representation of them. And look how much species don't disappear from this earth as a result of destructive energy from man. I know tired that it's time we start sustain and stop destroy. Because it's not necessary. All them things we think necessary a lie. Yeah, we life no more important, we life no greater nor lesser. But if we gonna put it as ratings, even to the plan them, yeah, even to the plan them, yeah, more valuable than we because we depend upon them, yeah, for the air or the prana that has entered this existence because nature give them an instruction for help for sustain other creatures as we and we cutting down the plants them. Yeah, the ants them just play a role. Yeah, even to the cockroach what we don't like. Yeah, the beetle. Even if you don't like it or you love it, yeah, it's not your duty for protect it nor destroy it. You just gotta maintain it. Yeah, and nature gonna do the rest. We as a species need to free up this concept of life and death and free up this concept of what more important and what less important. Because every aspect of life important. And I beg in the them, yeah, to start pay attention to nature because she's crying out. Yeah, she's crying. When and you see by enough fighters walk and dwell within, the civilized world. It's hard for nature reach y'all there. And hard for y'all hear she cry. But as a farmer, I plant every day. Every day I say dwelling with she and I hearing. And if the them could just stop, talk for a while, and just find somewhere quiet and beautiful that is natural, the item would hear nature crying out to the item, telling the item, hey, protect our existence. Secure this natural experience that we experiencing because we gonna destroy it by choice. Yeah, it is. Yeah. The only thing we certain about is that this path where we walking down is a path of destruction and death. And you hear all of them say it. You watch all the news where them expose. Them know though, but yet we not gonna stop. Why are you? And we claim to be at the top of the chain, we claim to be the wisest, and we even got the ability to stop our own foolishness. Rasta say fire upon them thing, man. Right it, fire. Don't let nature God bring the tornado and the volcano and the typhoon and them thing upon we before we catch ourselves. Because nature got ways of dealing with we. Nature got ways of dealing with we or dealing with anything that she create that no want follow constructive instructions. Be careful, mankind. Be very, careful with the paths and the choices them that we making as a species. Every single life important. Value it, appreciate it. It maintain and sustain it. Stop looking for differences. And stop following the aliens them or the duppy them that are try to lead we astray. And when we say aliens, people go, "Wow, no, this Rasta talk about you talk about alien." We go say alien because and I not know you and I know within this physical reality lead we down this part, something that we don't know that we don't know. Then we call it nothing, then we call it devil. Then we call it dark energy, then we call it darkness. But none of them things. It's just a creation of nature that was expressing life or experiencing life before mankind. Decide for smart we and elude we and carry down this path. Because nature, remember nature give every single thing a role, and I want to shine the oppressors. That even to them is an expression of nature that them can't run from. Blessed love in the name of the creator of the heaven and the earth and everything in between. Manners and respect to the item as kings and queens until another time on natural vibration. Blessed love.